revealing 3 simple ways for your cat to drink more water. Did you know that if your cat drinks too little water, it will lead to a condition of matted and falling hair? Not only that, it also leads to many health problems such as stone formation, bad breath, and chronic kidney failure in old age. Especially if any cat uses a dry food diet, this problem is even more serious. If you are worried about your cat drinking too little water, in this video, I will share with you 3 very simple ways for you to solve the problem. In fact, there are many people who raise cats but do not know whether their cat is actually drinking water or not, because cats are animals originating from the desert where water sources are very rare. So these cats will inherit the genetic characteristics of their ancestors that they rarely drink water. To put it bluntly, they are lazy to drink water. Even when water is in front of it, it sometimes doesn't bother to drink. Its thirst is much weaker than other animals. It mainly gets water by eating other animals. Suppose your cat catches mice and birds regularly to eat, then you don't have to worry about anything because that animal meat contains 70% water, and if it eats fresh meat regularly, it will have enough water. But look at your cat. It mainly eats dry food, right? The dry food you give it only has about 10% water. This means that your cat will never get enough water through food and will have to drink more water from the outside. But as I said, due to the genetics of its ancestors, it is lazy to drink water. Even when its body is dehydrated, it is still indifferent to drinking water. So in today's video, I will guide you through a few simple techniques so you can help your cat to drink water directly, that is, drink more water, and also drink water indirectly through food, so that your cat will have smooth fur and you don't have to worry about your cat having kidney problems or digestive diseases such as constipation. The first and easiest way is to change the water for your cat every day. Cats only like to drink clean and fresh water. This is a common characteristic of all cats. They are very sensitive to dirty water and water with strange smells, so make sure to change the water once a day. If you have time, change the water 2 to 3 times a day. And you should not use a double food bowl, that is, one side for food and one side for water, because the food can easily fall into the water and then it will dirty the water and the cat will feel uncomfortable. It will not want to drink that bowl of water anymore. Many owners also leave their water bowl near the litter box. This is also a reason why cats are very uncomfortable and drink very little water, because after they go to the toilet, they have a habit of digging the litter, right? At this time, the dust from the litter falls into the water bowl and starts to dirty the water. So if you leave a water bowl, you should leave it at least 2 meters away from the litter box. A small note about choosing a water bowl is that you must use a water bowl that is a bit wide and comfortable. Cats do not like to rub their whiskers on the side of the bowl, even when eating or drinking. If their whiskers rub against the side of the bowl, they will eat very lazily and drink less water. I see many people use rice bowls as water bowls for cats, but our rice bowls have very small mouths and very deep bottoms, so when cats drink water, they have to lower their heads and their whiskers will be scraped against the bowl, which is very uncomfortable. Then you use a bowl specifically for pets, which has a very wide mouth and a shallow bottom. These bowls are very suitable for cats to drink water. In addition to changing the water regularly, second way, you should place many water bowls in different locations in the house, especially the areas where the cat often goes or the places where it likes to play. For example, the place where you put the scratching post, or the places it likes. For example, it likes to sit on the windowsill to get the wind, the street, for example. Or some cats like to lie on the balcony, then you will put more water bowls in that area to encourage it to drink water more often. Third way. This is the way that I consider the most important, and it will be the way for you to be able to provide water indirectly through changing the diet for your cat. If your cat only eats dry food, you should add a wet meal. That is, combine it with kibbles. For example, you can use packaged pâté or homemade pâté. Some of you also try to add milk, add water to kibbles to make it more moist. However, in fact, I do not support this method because it will make your cat not have a good appetite and eat less. Or, if the kibble has expanded, the cat will get full very quickly, but it will have less nutrition. It is just full, but it does not have enough food in its body. If you want your cat to be the healthiest, it is best to combine feeding it with raw food. That is ideal, but if you do not have time to make raw food or are afraid that your cat does not like to eat raw food, then cooking pâté is also very okay. I also have a video showing how to make pâté at home and how to make raw food at home. The reason why I think raw food is the most ideal food for cats, you can see in that video. The link will be in the description and comment section. If you do not know how to do it, please refer to the recipe I just shared. The best diet for any cat that has ever had problems with stones or urinary tract problems, you can completely stop feeding dry food and feed it with water. Or, if you choose dry food, you should choose a line of food specifically for cats with problems with stones. Some food manufacturers have lines of food that are specialized for cats with stones, so you can still feed them that food. But there is nothing better than feeding them with water. That is, feeding them pâté, which can be packaged pâté or fresh pâté that you cook yourself, or feeding them raw food. And the diet, you can combine 1 meal of kibbles and 1 meal of pâté. If you eat 3 meals a day, then 1 meal of dry food and 2 meals of pâté. Food with a lot of water should always have a larger proportion to ensure that your cat has enough water. These ways of supplementing water indirectly through food will help you not have to worry about what to do if your cat is lazy to drink water. You will not have to try to find a way to get your cat to drink water directly. Honestly, I rate this method as the highest of all methods. It is really effective. Especially for those of you who have a cat with a history of kidney stones and are lazy to drink water, this method is considered a lifesaver for your cat. And there is also a little secret. Cats love to drink water from flowing water, so you can completely invest in a machine that creates a flowing water stream for your cat. It will create a continuous flow of water, so the water is always rich in oxygen, and secondly, it will have a layer of nanofilter and activated carbon to help keep the water clean, so you can completely use it for your cat to drink. And its power source is only a 3-ampere battery or a phone charger. 3 ampere is very weak, and it is not dangerous for cats, and you can completely plug it in all day so that the cat can drink whenever it wants. If you have many cats in your house, you just need to invest in a machine like this to encourage your cat to drink more water. That's all I want to share in today's video. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to watch more useful videos to help you take care of your pets at home like a professional. And in the following video, I will guide you on how to choose a good line of cat food that is suitable for your budget by reading the ingredient list on the packaging. To not miss this video, click on the bell button and you'll receive notifications as soon as I release a video. And see you in the next videos.
Thank you for visiting. We'll see you next time.
Home!